Flip it. Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo, put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie, taking ganger on him. I ain't never hate before, dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me, Dr. Trench is banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cause this is not a fire drill. You better know that. It's not a fire drill, this is the real thing. Yeah.
Smart. What is your advice in tackling those really hard and difficult challenges?
Honestly, my squad, the squad that I play with, they also have to sacrifice what they are doing in order to help me hit these challenges.
What shout-outs do you want to give to your friend group?
I want to shout out my guy Doughboy. His name is Garrett. I've been playing with him for about 3 or 4 years. I know him IRL. My friend Cyclops Vision. His name is Ezra. Shout out to him for teaching me the fundamentals of not only just 2K, but actual basketball.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. Are you the person who sacrifices for other people who want to complete those challenges?
Yes, I just play my role. I make a big man very first every single year because everybody likes to be the point guard. Everybody wants to be the scorer. My favorite player was Ben Wallace, so of course I'm sitting there grabbing the rebound, playing defense.
Shout out to the former 2K5 cover athlete, Ben Wallace. I like hearing that. What advice would you give?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for Indiana, at small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Siakam. Thompson against Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Thompson. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Halliburton. Goes back up. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Halliburton draws the double. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shoots over Robinson. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. To the inside. And now Indiana on the fast break. The finish! Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. Up and over Hardaway. Robinson can't hit.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Harris outside. Second chance effort. Duren with the bucket.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Huff. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021. And now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Harris against Siakam. Now here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. Mathurin up top. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson. Got a hand on it.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
The Pistons leading. Here's Thompson. Cunningham outside. For 3, here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got 6.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Siakam for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Robinson. And again, it's Detroit converting. Pacers trail by 4. And here's Halliburton. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris on the wing. Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. And no good. Halliburton with some nice D. Over Cunningham. And that one's long. Detroit leading by 4. Harris outside. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. 9 points in the game.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his 3-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, in today's NBA, the 3-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Cunningham drives in. Deflected.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the left wing. Back to Halliburton. Here's Huff, covered by Duren. Count it.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Detroit calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker, he's checked in for Huff. Holland comes in for Matherin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Hardaway. Detroit also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Duren. And it's Obi Toppin in for Robinson.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priester.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation. But in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. He buries it from 3.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. Shoots from 14. Halliburton, no good.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Cunningham against Nembhard. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Cunningham against Nembhard. Pass to Holland. Here's Walker. Here's Holland. Halliburton for 3. And they recover it. And Toppin pulls it down.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
From downtown, and the Pistons, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Halliburton. They need this. Another miss by Halliburton.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Harris. He's got 9. Down low. Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist of the night. Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Walker. Back to Nembhard. It's deflected, and they get it back. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now we'll look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Pistons, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The first free throw is good.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Toppin outside. And Detroit another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Here's Nembhard. Outside Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the drive. Oh, a terrific swat. Ivy, right side. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Holland with a rebound.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
On the wing, Nembhard, guarded by Toppin. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Just 5 to shoot. Neesmith on the wing. No points so far. That shot missing. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Stewart outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest. Made that a tough shot.
Neesmith passes to Walker. Nembhard, right side. It's rebounded by Walsh. Detroit leading by 17. Walker with a steal. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam from outside the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Indiana's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now Neesmith out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Detroit substitution, Isaiah Joe.
We've got 13 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now Ivy. And here's Toppin from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top, leading by 17. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Pistons lead by 17 on the wings. Neesmith and Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Joe. Drops in the 3. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton against Ivy. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. And it's good. 2 points. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Ivy passes to Joe. And Detroit another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Huff. The kick out to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Duran. Walker's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Joe. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Hardaway's checked in for Indiana. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris against Walker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Shots.
And both free throws good for Walker. The Pistons lead by 21. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Indiana again missing. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Joe on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Matherin. Takes a 13-footer, and that one hits the back iron.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Back to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Joe. 5 to shoot. For 3, here's Harris. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has got 12.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And there it is for him.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Pistons have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Joe, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Detroit. Outside Walker. Here's Hardaway. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Joe with the ball. 10 points for him. Matherin with the ball. Joe covering. Hardaway from outside. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Matherin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Walker passes to Huff. Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. On the take. And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 6.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Cunningham, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Huff, the pass to Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And here's Indiana now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Here's Huff. The shake. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Indiana making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Walsh comes in for Joe. Detroit leading by 18. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. That one's good for 2.
You have got to love the toughness Andrew Nembhard plays with. Go ahead, get it off the window and make a bucket.
Inside. Right wing. For 3, Robinson. Out to Harris. There's the 3. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got his second basket on the night. Nembhard, the pass to Hardaway. Nembhard outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, you don't see that often from Andrew Nembhard, but he says, let me finish this with authority.
Tipped away. Pass to Walsh. Shoots over Matherin. Walsh can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 17. On the wing, Matherin. The kick out to Walker. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Outside Robinson. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Holland, he's checked in for Huff. And a switch here also for Detroit. Toppin, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Hardaway. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Pistons, 3rd.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
And it's in there. Matherin's got 8.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
To the wing on the left. Robinson for 3. The Pistons rebound. And it's rejected.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Matherin can be a problem defender in this league. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Aaron Neesmith picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Duncan Robinson, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Robinson.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Nembhard outside. Now here's Matherin. Give him 8. And that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cunningham against Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. And here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Nembhard. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And too long on the shot.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And the bucket is good.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Stewart. Another shot. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Isaiah Stewart taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. Stewart hits them both. Pacers trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holland. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. 2.
And he drops the first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Nice move. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Ivey. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Pistons.
And the 3 ball has been a huge part of their game plan. A great way to spread out a defense.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. The Pistons rebound. And here's Ivey from the arc.
Yeah, the quickness of Nesmith elevates his team's defense. This guy is so solid.
To the paint. Here's Holland. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Toppin. Now here's Ivey. Nesmith covering. There's Cunningham with a 3. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nesmith's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Ivey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Holland's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stewart against Siakam. There's Nesmith with a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nesmith's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Toppin outside. And here's Ivey from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. They put together one great play after another, and at one point, led by as many as 17. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Siakam in the post. Pounded by Harris. Offensive board. Nembhard for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
One thing you love about Andrew Nembhard is if he's feeling the rhythm, he's going to keep looking to score.
Cunningham against Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Huff's checked in for Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Mathurin against Thompson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Mathurin, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
From deep. That's good from Hardaway. On the assist from Halliburton. Hardaway's got 10.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Thompson outside. He tries for 3. That shot, no good. Mathurin with some nice D. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Nets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Kate Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And the first one at the line is good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Now Ivy. No points yet. Harris outside. For 3, Robinson. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Here's Halliburton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Indiana, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
First free throw is good.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is 2 things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Time for your Indiana Case mates, everyone. Let's get excited. Pacers Youth Dance Team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Ivy driving in. Soft touch off the glass. Ivy's gotten his first basket of the night.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Halliburton with the ball. 12 points for him. Pass to Matherin. And here's Hardaway. Fires the three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Halliburton against Ivy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Duren.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Pass to Hardaway. 4-3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And here's Harris outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Harris.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Pass to Harris. Left side Robinson. Here's Duren. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. Harris against Siakam. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. For 3, Robinson. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Walker. Oh, Harris with the block.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Halliburton. Down low. Halliburton working through the knee.
Well, that's not an easy finish. Defense, an excellent contest. Halliburton looks like he's bottled up, but comes away with a bucket.
Harris misses. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton outside. Pass to Walker. Siakam looking it over. Back to Walker. Launches it from deep. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Ivy against Halliburton. Ivy outside. Here's Joe. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
3.
Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Ivy. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some changes here for Detroit. Toppin, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Walsh is subbed in for Thompson.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Outside Neesmith. Halliburton against Toppin. Walker for three. Detroit with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ivy passes to Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got his second basket.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Toppin against Walker. Pass to Holland. Another one falls for Indiana.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Detroit leading by 18. Toppin outside. Here's Walsh. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Holland. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 assists here tonight.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Pass to Joe. Detroit moving the ball around. Sends it home from three-point land. Joe's got 13.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That three ball is on point.
Siakam for three. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ivy passes to Toppin. Here's Joe. They get it again. From the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter. Detroit leading by 19. And it's Ivy penetrating. And here's Toppin from the arc. And the Pistons, another three.
Wow, that is well beyond the arc. If Toppin hits those, it will unlock the rest of his game.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 17. Pass to Holland. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. You take a look at Toppin. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Duncan Robinson, he's right there with those guys. Another guy who is lights out beyond the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
And the Pistons call time here. The Pacers making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Drummond. And Cunningham subbed in for Walsh. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Blocked!
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
The open shot, Halliburton. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Joe for 3. Here's Ivy. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And the hops on Ivy, making him a promising rebounder. We got a taste of it right there.
Now here's Nimhard. Defense is right there. And he drains the turnaround J. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Halliburton for three. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
The Pistons lead by 15. Toppin outside. Back to Ivy. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nesmith. To the middle. Here's Holland. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Holland's got his third basket on the night right there.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Cunningham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Walker. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard left side. Nesmith passes to Huff for three. Mathurin. Another three for Indiana.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 17.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top, up by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team to be more physical and aggressive.
Yeah, it's something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough out there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Then there's Holland. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Pacers trail by 16. Driving inside. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Duren. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nesmith's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 13. Here's Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Mathurin with a rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Holland. Robinson defending. Here's Holland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Pistons have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Harris outside. Fires from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Thompson. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Outside Mathurin. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, Mathurin showing the ability to get off the dribble drive right there.
Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Harris outside. Outside Robinson. The Pacers pull it in. Huff's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mathurin against Robinson, and that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Holland. Hardaway comes in for Nesmith, and Halliburton is subbed in for Nimhart. Here's Siakam. Here's Huff. And Indiana again with the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And here's Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 21 points in the game.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
And the shot goes in.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Robinson for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now Mathurin, defended by Thompson. Back to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Detroit.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Thompson passes to Duran. Now Harris. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And there's Cunningham on the assist from Robinson. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Indiana calls timeout.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
How about your Ace Mates Dance team, everyone? Show them some love.
And here's Indiana now. It's a 16-point game. Harris against Siakam. Over Harris. And Indiana misses again.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Out to the wing. Here's Huff. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 9th assist of the game now. Cunningham against Halliburton. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Great D that time from Halliburton.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Mathurin against Cunningham. Shoots over Mathurin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
And just a high IQ play. Cunningham goes for a pump fake, and now he's headed to the line.
He's off on the first.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And the second free throw is good. Pacers trail by 15. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Here's Huff. It's tipped. And here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. The 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Cunningham against Hardaway. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Hardaway finds Halliburton. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Detroit making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game. Pacers trail by 19. Now Halliburton. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Boys, ball security flawless in the first half, but since then it's an absolute disaster.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Cunningham outside. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Duren. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Thompson outside. Robinson passes to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Pistons keep it alive.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Toppin from the arc. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Halliburton with the ball. Down low. Here's Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 13 points for Pascal Siakam.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Pass to Toppin. Off target from 3-point range. Siakam with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Now here's Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Outside Robinson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Siakam. From 12 feet. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Cade Cunningham.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Hardaway, the pass to Halliburton. Over Robinson. And Indiana misses again. Here's the Pistons with the ball. Here's Cunningham. Six to shoot. Outside Robinson. Takes a three. Here's Duren. No good with a layup. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one.
End of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the